Hello and welcome back. Today we'll be looking at another modification of the Tunisian Basketweave Stitch, which will be a combination of Tunisian Simple and Tunisian Knit Stitch. This stitch pattern is multiple of 5 and it is the repetition of 8 rows. So we will start the stitch pattern with a slip knot, place it on the hook, and chain multiple of 5. For row number 1, we will work the Tunisian foundation row. So when we had the multiple of 5 for our chain, we then turn our chains and work into the back bumps of your chain stitches. You insert the hook from front to back under the back bar or the back bump, yarn over and pull up a loop, and you will repeat this for every chain of your starting chains. So this was the forward pass of foundation row. We then proceed with working the return pass. The return pass, the standard return pass in Tunisian crochet is yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, and we will repeat yarn over, pull through 2 all the way to the beginning of the row. In row number 2, we will start working the stitch pattern of Tunisian Simple and Tunisian Knit Stitches. So we will first start with 4 Tunisian Simple stitches. The reason why we are working 4 rather than 5 is because we already had 1 loop on the hook. So we will, in order to distribute the stitch pattern evenly across the row, we will only need to work 4 Tunisian Simple stitches. So the Tunisian Simple stitches are worked under the front vertical bar. We insert the hook from right to left, yarn over and pull up a loop. We will then work 5 Tunisian knit stitches. So we'll insert the hook from front to back between the front and back vertical bars. So you've got the front and the back vertical bar. We insert the hook from front to back between these, yarn over and pull up a loop. We repeat this 4 more times for the total of 5 Tunisian simple stitch, 5 Tunisian knit stitches. Then we will continue with 5 Tunisian simple stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you will continue repeating 5 Tunisian simple and 5 Tunisian knit stitches up to the last 5 stitches. So this is going to be similar to the beginning of the row, where we balanced the stitch pattern and the stitch count by working only 4 stitches of the number of stitches or the type of stitches that were in the pattern, and we will work the end stitch. So after this Tunisian simple, the next one is Tunisian knit. So I'm going to work 4 Tunisian knit stitches, 2, 3, and 4, and end stitch which is worked under both strands of yarn of the last stitch. So you've got one on the right, one on the left. You will insert the hook under both of these, yarn over and pull up a loop like so. Continue with the standard return pass of chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So this was row number 2. We will repeat row number 2 3 more times. So this will be row number 3, 4 and 5. So we will start Tunisian simple stitch followed by Tunisian knit stitch. Repeat this stitch pattern up to the end and work the end stitch with standard return pass. So I'm going to work this section and I'll meet you at the end of my repeat. So this will be at the end of row number 5. Completed rows 3 to 5. So as you can see, the stitch pattern is starting to form. This stitch pattern has got a slight curve at the bottom edge. It's mainly because these are Tunisian simple and Tunisian knit stitches, and both of them usually curl when you work Tunisian crochet project. So once I finish this swatch, I will definitely need to block it to even out the stitch pattern and to make it lie flat. So for row number 6, we will reverse the order of the stitches. So where we had Tunisian simple stitches, we will work Tunisian knit stitches. Where we had Tunisian knit stitches, we will work Tunisian simple stitches. So I started my stitch pattern with Tunisian simple. So I'm going to work now for Tunisian knit stitches. I will then continue with Tunisian simple stitches, 5 Tunisian simple stitches. Now back to Tunisian knit stitches, so 5 Tunisian knit stitches. And now, because I'm at the end of my stitch pattern, I will work 4 Tunisian simple stitches and an end stitch. Okay, so this was forward pass of row number 6. Now I'm working the return pass of row number 6. You will then repeat row number 6 3 more times. So this will be row 7, 8 and 9, and I'll meet you at the end of after the row 9 for the final row of binding off. So depending on how wide or how big your project is, you will repeat the rows number 2 to 9 for the length of your project, and then you will work your bind off. So I'm only going to repeat the basic stitch and row pattern once, and I will show you bind off after that. Now completed row 7, 8 and 9, and as you can see, both of the edges curl quite a bit. So as I mentioned before, I would definitely block this project out for it to have nicer shape and to enhance the stitch pattern as well. So we are now going to look at the bind off. I'm going to show you Tunisian simple stitch bind off for this project. So Tunisian simple stitch bind off is worked as if you were working Tunisian simple stitch. So we are going to go under the front vertical bar, yarn over, pull up a loop, but instead of keeping the loop on the hook, we will pull it through the stitch that was already on the hook, or the loop that was already on the hook, and we will repeat this for every stitch in our stitch pattern repeat, and you will work this all the way to the end stitch, and you will bind off and stitch this way as well. Like so. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick stitch tutorial. As always, please don't forget to like, comment, share with your friends, or subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.